Welcome back to Better Than It Was. Matthew here with a tooltip. The following improvements should be applicable to a number of 14-inch cast iron bandsaws that all copied the Delta design. This is my Delta 14-inch bandsaw with a 6-inch riser block. The saw was manufactured in 2007 and is a model number 28-276. The blade length with the riser block is 105 inches. I purchased this saw in August 2020 for $150. It had been used in a production shop to cut foam and plastic. It was covered in black plastic dust and had a number of problems. The start capacitor was blown, the power switch was missing, the upper bearings were grinding, the tires were the original black rubber and nearly worn through to the aluminum wheels. The fence knob was broken and the blade guides were very worn. Finally, the upper blade guide height adjustment knob spring was missing, so if you loosened the knob, the blade guard slammed down to the table. After I replaced the start cap on the motor, the missing spring, and installed some new bearings, I used epoxy, a bolt, and some scrap steel to fix the broken fence knob. Then I started doing some improvements. Here are some of the tool tips that can help improve almost any bandsaw. Replace rubber tires with urethane. Urethane tires run smoother, last longer, and can sometimes reduce vibration. They also reduce flat spotting on your bandsaw when you leave it tensioned. Replace the power switch with a push-button switch that has a stop paddle. This is a huge safety improvement. Get some zero-clearance plastic table inserts. These can improve cut quality and the movement of wood across the table. Switch to a link belt style drive belt. It will reduce vibration and does not have a memory, meaning it won't hold the shape of the pulleys, which increases vibration. Add a lower tire brush. I used an old toothbrush head and a bent piece of sheet metal. I love the Carter ball bearing guides, but I find that cool blocks or solid ceramic guides can also be very effective. I currently run cool blocks and will upgrade to Carter ball bearing guides in the future. Finally, depending on your saw, upsize the dust port near your lower blade guard. In my case, I was able to cut off the old 1 1/4 inch dust port and epoxy on a 2.5 inch Rockler 45-degree dust port. To further improve dust collection closer to the blade, I used some cardboard to act as a removable dust shroud. That is held on with some Velcro and elastic straps, as it must be removable to tilt the table, adjust the blade guides, or change the blade. Overall, these improvements cost around $80. Prior to these improvements, my bandsaw was barely functional. However, after these changes, it was working great, and probably much better than when it was new. The link belt and urethane wheels nearly eliminated vibration. The dust port upgrade made a huge improvement to how much dust ended up in the lower wheel housing. I hope you found this informative and are having a great day. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, consider subscribing. In the meantime, keep trying to make it better than it was.